All right, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Veterans Day. This is our Veterans Day video with cooking with the bald guy. That's right. Today we're going to make some amazing chicken. We're going to make some Chinese chicken, actually. But we are going to use a sugar-free orange ginger marinade, okay? And we're also going to use a little bit of baking soda as well to give it that extra look for the Chinese food, as that's what they use when they're making our Chinese food in the restaurants. They use that baking soda, which gives the chicken breast that little white flimsy kind of look for you, so that when you're cooking the chicken it's not so tough. So we're going to try that today, and let's see how it turns out. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Now I'm just going to decide this. Very, very thin. Very, very thin. Alright. Now that we got our chicken sliced real thin, as you can see, nice and thin, we basically sliced it. We took the whole chicken breast like this, and we kind of sliced it down the middle to put it into two, and then we thinly sliced it all the way through until it was as thin as paper, okay? Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take some baking soda, okay? A little bit of baking soda. And we're just gonna take it, just like so. And we're just gonna sprinkle it on top. All right, we're gonna sprinkle it on top, a couple of scoops here. Alright, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to put some water in here, and we're going to let it soak for about 20 minutes, and then once it has soaked in for 20 minutes, we're then going to go ahead and rinse the chicken very thoroughly, and it'll be ready to cook, and then we'll add our sugar-free marinade to it as we're cooking, and then any vegetables that you want to add, or pasta or linguine. So come back, check it out, see what we got working. Alright, so right now we've been letting our chicken soak in the baking soda for at least 20 minutes or so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this chicken out of the pot over here in the Tupperware. We're going to pour it into a strainer, and we're going to rinse the chicken thoroughly to get rid of any excess baking soda, since the chemical reaction is going to be doing what it needs to do when it's ready to cook. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to turn on my water. I like to just use the cold water, is what I prefer. And I'm just going to take this right here and just pour it on, just like so, get it all out. I'll rinse this out just a little bit, because I'm going to just reuse the same chicken and put it right back in here when I'm getting ready for the marinade. So I'm just rinsing it out, letting it drain. Let it drain out a little bit. All the way through. You can use a bigger strainer if you want to. I just happen to grab the first thing that I saw in sight. But realistically, you can pretty much grab any strainer you want. And I'm just rinsing this out thoroughly with the cold water, using my hand, moving it around, just to make sure I get every piece of chicken out there. And that's pretty much that. So now I'm going to shut the water off one more time. Let all this water drain out real quick. pour some of it out, let it drain out. And then what I'm going to do is, next is, I'm going to go ahead and just toss this right back in here. It's okay if you have a little bit of excess water left over. It's not going to hurt it, because what we're going to do now is throw our marmalade in here. So what I tend to like to do is I'll open this up fresh. As you can see, it's our GU's award-winning Pitmaster sugar-free marinade. It's an orange ginger. So I'll go ahead and open this up. My hands are wet. Just use my my shirt here. There we go. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to just use some of it. There's no need to use a lot, because what's going to happen is you want to have at least some left over for when you're ready to finalize your cooking. You might want to pour some extra on there on top of what you've already used to marinate. Now, I will cook with the stuff that is being marinated, so you'll see that here in a little bit. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is what it looks like right now. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to that. No need to show you. I don't measure, so just a little bit of salt and pepper adds a little bit of extra flavor. And that's it.